Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
78 degrees, the air temperature. Dew point is at 73. Calm winds currently switching to the southwest, pushing showers to develop out in Gulf waters closer to shore this morning. We have right now 74 degrees in Wauchula, 75 in Arcadia, also Mayaca City Parish at 76. So is Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch at 77, Northport the same, Venice at 80, and Inglewood at 81. Across the region, we had heavy storms out in Gulf waters yesterday. Most of the heaviest of the rain fell out in Gulf waters, though a few storms did actually tag us here on land. And this morning, a similar sort of situation evolving. Over the course of the last few hours, we've had these storms kind of increase in number, and a few of them produce some fairly heavy rainfall to the north of us. Anywhere from about Siesta Key northward up through Anna Maria into Longboat, Holmes Beach, Anna Maria. Again, this morning have seen some heavy rainfall and some in progress now across Longboat Key. Total rainfall amounts yesterday kind of exceeded in some places the 2-inch mark. These are Doppler radar estimates, not actual in situ measurements, but basically we're looking at some a ½ to 1 inch rainfalls over a large portion of the area, followed by 1½ to 2 to 2½ inch rainfalls in isolated pockets. Also, there are some holes in the rainfall landscape, and some of you didn't get any rainfall. I think over the course of the next several days, that will probably not be the case. Rain showers will be on the increase because of a little upper level system moving across the state of Florida. A low pressure area sinking southward, a trough of low pressure sandwiched between two ridges of high pressure, and deep, deep tropical moisture across the state. You put all that together, it spells a heavy rainfall event coming up for the state of Florida. Probably mostly to the north of us, but we'll be on the southern edge of it, and we could certainly pick up 3-4 inches of rainfall over a couple of day period. Coastal showers, then inland storms. A wet weekend for Florida and for us here on the Suncoast, I think will be part of that scenario. And cooler highs held down by the cloud cover. Here's the RPM computer model. Put into motion. Showers move across the Suncoast, then build inland in the afternoon. Same thing holds true again tomorrow. Heavy storms to the north of us, I think. It boosts the rainfall chances there and the rainfall totals. Possibly in some locations, flooding rainfalls in parts of North Florida and the Big Bend, exceeding perhaps 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rainfall. Even some computer models suggesting as much as close to a foot of rain. I don't know about that, but certainly heavy rainfall located just a little to our north. The exact location of that heavy rainfall still a little in question, but I suspect it'll be north of us. Still, over the weekend, we get some pretty good rain around here, and there could be ponding on roadways. Severe weather threats well to our north. We get standard thunderstorm activity with this particular system that will be developing. But, it's still going to be a big weather maker. Speaking of weather makers, Earl, now well on shore, falling apart. It may reemerge into the Bay of Campeche later on today, perhaps. And as it does so, additional strengthening is probably not going to happen. But it really doesn't matter. Even if it gained a little bit of strength, it's still not a windstorm. It's a rainstorm. And as it moves inland, it dissipates but leaves behind the potential for 8 to 10 inches of rainfall in the mountainous regions of Mexico, leading to some flash flooding there. Again, for us, not an issue. In fact, the tropics are quiet in anything that might affect the state of Florida, so that's good news. Southwest wind at about 10 knots today, but you'll be dodging those thunderstorms during the morning. And over the course of the next several days, not the best boating weather. In fact, it's going to be kind of stay indoor weather possibly over the weekend as showers and thunderstorms develop and move across the state. Back to you.